Hello everyone. Our paper title is Relation-Aware Network for Facial Expression Recognition. The author of the paper are Ma Xin and Ma Yingdong, both from Inner Mongolia University. Firstly, facial expression recognition aims to classify facial expressions into several categories. It is a challenging task because of the intra-class variation problem. Occlusions and head pose variations make the issue more serious as some facial parts are invisible. Relations among spatial pixels and channels have rarely been investigated in most facial expression recognition approaches. We present a relation-aware network for facial expression classification to build relations among spatial pixels and channels to address above problems. And from the left picture, we can see the baseline model focuses on local regions but ignores relations among diverse facial parts. On the contrary, the proposed spatial and channel relation models concentrate on discriminative regions and suppresses irrelevant areas, such as hands in the first and second rows. Meanwhile, examples in the third and fourth rows indicate that the head pose variant problem can be solved by learning relationships across facial parts. In the second part, we will present our method. There are two crucial problems. The first one is how to address occlusions problem, and the second one is how to address head pose variant problem. We propose to explore long-range dependencies by using attention mechanism to encode pairwise relationships in both spatial and channel dimensions. Meanwhile, we employ convolutional neural network to capture local details information. And from the right picture, we can see our network is composed of spatial relation attention model and channel relation attention model. The output of the two models are input to bottleneck classification unit to classify the expressions. And next, we will present the spatial relation attention model. Attention mechanism is not only important for computing feature weights, but also crucial for capturing global relationships. In order to capture and aggregate global relationships efficiently, the separable convolutions are utilized in the spatial relation attention model. Our spatial relation attention model is composed of convolutional neural network and attention mechanism to build relations among spatial pixels. Besides, in the channel relation attention model, we rearrange rows and columns of channel relational matrix to compute horizontal channel relations and vertical channel relations. And finally, the output features of the spatial and channel relation attention model are aggregated through the bottleneck classification unit to classify the facial expressions. In the third part, we will show our experiment. Our network are conducted on two in the wild datasets. The first one is RAFDB datasets. It is a real-world facial expression recognition database with 30,000 facial images. The datasets are divided into two categories, single-label subset and multi-label subset. And the second database is AffectNet. It is one of the largest publicly available datasets for facial expression recognition tasks, with more than 1 million images. In our experiment, we utilize images with 7 basic expressions. Meanwhile, we conduct experiments to evaluate our proposed methods on 8 basic expressions. Importantly, we also conduct experiments on occlusions and pose variant database. These datasets are subsets of RAFDB and AffectNet, including occlusion RAFDB, pulse RAFDB, occlusion AffectNet, and pulse AffectNet. These occlusions and pulse variant database are utilized to evaluate the effectiveness of our proposed methods in the case of occlusion and head pulse variant under unconstrained signals. In the application analysis, we conduct experiments to evaluate the effectiveness of proposed spatial and channel relation attention model and bottleneck classification unit. And from the Table 1 and Table 2, we can conclude that the combination of spatial and relation attention model and the bottleneck classification unit achieved the highest accuracy on RAFDB. We also present the comparison results between our model and state-of-the-art methods on RAFDB. The results demonstrate that relation-aware network achieves the highest accuracy of 89.57% on RAFDB. We achieve 65.09% accuracy on AffectNet with 7 expression classes, which is significantly outperform other state-of-the-art methods. In the case of occlusion and pulse variant problems, relation-aware network improves the baseline model significantly. Finally, in this paper, we propose a relation-aware network for facial expression recognition in the wild. The relation-aware network captures spatial and channel relations for facial expression recognition. Specifically, the spatial relation attention model captures global relations to infer semantic information between pairwise positions. Meanwhile, the channel relation attention model builds relationships among different channels for better expression classification. The proposed architecture achieves state-of-the-art performance on rough database and AffectNet datasets. It also demonstrates that our method tackles occlusion and pulse variant problems effectively. Thanks.